me and she can hear me. So that means my screen is up. So I want to welcome you to this webinar, and I'm believing that you're going to get something that will help you start creating ads that convert, that will give you the heads up to be able to create adverts that convert to sales, so that you don't end up spending your money. Rather, you invest, you see it as an investment that will yield results. Okay, so today we are looking at the 3-step formula to flourish with sponsored ads. Now, before you start running ads, there are certain things that need to be in place. I believe some of us have boosted some posts. You may have promoted some posts, or either on Instagram or on Facebook, and you've gotten some level of results, and you are looking at how you can, scale up that result to get better results in your adverts. Okay, so now what are we going to be covering today? We're going to be looking at the right mindset. Okay, you're going to be looking at the right mindset. Then we'll look at the 3-step formula. We'll also look at success strategies, and then the Flourish offer. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to be covering in today's presentation. Remember, if you have any question, please type it in the comment section, and we'll get to answer it as we go along. Right, so looking at the right mindset. Now, a lot of people get into ads with some predefined mindsets. Already you're thinking, I'm going to just put in this particular amount of money and I'm getting, okay, let me be specific. Let me say you want to run an advert, and you say, I'm going to run a 5,000 naira advert and I want to get 500k in sales. Or you are running ads for the first time and you're not even looking at the different steps that it takes in attracting your ideal clients, and then you just want to get results overnight. I want us to know that sponsored ads is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Running adverts is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you look at my screen, you can see the car and the fuel pump. Now, I want you to see Facebook ads as the fuel that you put in a vehicle, the fuel that you put in your car. Okay, now the work of the fuel is to make your car move. Right now, if you don't have fuel in your car, definitely the car will not move. Now, if you have fuel in your car, the car will move, but there are different types of fuels. We have good fuels and we have bad fuels. So if you put a bad fuel in your car, then it will affect the effectiveness of that car. It will affect the speed of the car. Then if you put very good quality fuel, it will also improve the effectiveness of the car. So just look at Facebook ads as that fuel that amplifies the effectiveness of your product, that fuel that makes your product visible to your ideal clients. Okay, look at Facebook ads as the fuel you put on a good product to make it blow up more like. Okay, so that means your product has to be good. Just like this car in the picture, if the engine of the car is not working and you put fuel inside, you find out that that vehicle will not move, no matter the quantity of fuel or the type of fuel that you put into it. So you need to start by having a good product. Ensure that your product is excellent, is a product that people are interested in. You must have done your research, your market research, to find out, is this product viable? Do people really need this product? Is this something that someone would want to buy? Okay, so once you've settled the fact that your product is excellent, then you can now start considering using sponsored ads to amplify the marketing, to make it visible to your ideal clients. Facebook ads helps you increase your visibility. It helps you get your products in the eyes of people who actually need it. Okay, so you need the right mindset when you want to start running adverts. Okay, don't see it as a get-rich-quick scheme. that's not, if you start it that way, you will get frustrated, because by the time you run your first 2-3 campaigns and you're not getting results, you get discouraged. So look at it as something that as a part of your marketing strategy. Is not the only aspect of your marketing strategy. When you look at your marketing, Facebook ad is just a little part of your marketing strategy, right? There are other components. You have to consider the product, the people. So Facebook ads is just a part. All right, so now we're looking at this 3-step formula. What is this 3-step formula? The 3-step formula to creating adverts that convert. The 3-step formula that will help you stack success in your favor composes of these 3 items. Number 1, you need to have an irresistible offer. You need to create an irresistible offer. Then you also need to create your dream audience. And then you need to create an attention-grabbing advert. Okay, so now we're going to look at these 3 things one after the other. Okay, so what do we mean when we say create an irresistible offer? When you're looking at an irresistible offer, it has to be something that can really entice your target audience. Okay, you have to create an offer that your ideal client really needs, something that they cannot do without and they just want to get it. Okay, for example, if you look at this sponsored advert on the screen, it says bonus alert, 101 caption templates, and you agree with me that a lot of people on social media have challenges with captions, writing captions that convert. So this is an irresistible offer, and this business owner is offering it for free. That's Amy Porterfield. She's offering it, that is Jasmine Star. She's offering it for free when you join her business. So there's also a condition attached to it. That you're creating an offer does not necessarily mean that you are giving away everything. You are giving away your whole product. You are just taking an aspect of your product that your client, that will solve a specific need in the life of your client, to the point that they would want to come back for more. So when you are creating an irresistible offer, you need to ask yourself, who am I creating this product for? Do they really need it? What is the benefit they are going to get when they get this product? You don't just create an offer and maybe to you feel is an irresistible offer. You need to put yourself in the shoes of your client. Okay, so when you have thought of who you are creating the product for, then you need to think, what is the benefit of this offer to my client? What is the benefit of this product that I'm creating? Now, I understand that my audience here, you're more of fashion entrepreneurs. So let me use an example that will relate to you. For example, you want to sell your clothing line. First of all, you need to know that you are not in the business of selling clothes. You are selling an experience. You are selling an emotion. You are selling a desire. You are selling, you're not selling the product per se. You're not selling a dress. You're selling the benefit that your client will get by wearing your clothes. Okay, you're selling that satisfaction they will get. You're selling that lifestyle that they will get when they buy your product. So you don't come to create an advert and you say, buy this dress, it goes for 5K. For you to sell your dress, you need to come from the angle of a story. Let the client know, what will I get when I wear your dress? Am I going to be is everybody going to be looking at me? Is everyone going to admire me when I'm wearing your dress? You think of those things when you are creating your advert. Okay, if you are telling them buy one get one free, what is the benefit of their buying the clothes that you are selling? Those are the things you need to consider when you are creating your irresistible offer. Okay, for example, if you sell maybe clothes for working class ladies and you are doing a promo and you're saying, okay, buy this bodycon dress, it's going to make you look chic, you're going to look classy, you can wear it to work and still be comfortable. You are selling the benefits of that outfit. And then you can still tell them, okay, maybe you sell the outfit like that. You can say, okay, if you buy this outfit today, you will get a matching belt to accessorize it, to give it a new look. So these are the kind of things you will be thinking when you are creating your offer. Think of something that will make your audience or your ideal client take up that offer. It could be a discount. You are saying 50% off. You could even be giving out vouchers, maybe store vouchers. If you buy from our store, you get 10,000 naira voucher for your next shopping spree and stuff like that. Then another thing you can do when you're creating an irresistible offer is you can actually collaborate with other brands. For example, as a fashion brand, you can collaborate with photographers. You can also collaborate with fashion accessory sellers, okay, so that you come together and you craft an offer. You say, okay, get this photo shoot, your first session of your photo shoot free when you shop our designs. Okay, so now you're collaborating with a photographer. So when they buy from you, they will get their first photo shoot free. You have to work it out in such a way that none of the businesses will suffer. So that is it about creating an irresistible offer. Then for people who are into service, now the examples I was giving before was for product sellers, like you're selling physical products. Now if you are a service provider, for instance, you are an online tutor, you are a coach, you are offering trainings, you can actually create what we call a high value content offer. For example, you are doing training, you are teaching people how to make African wares. You can create content, maybe the first module of your training, you can offer it for free, like a taster session for your potential clients, so that when they come into your training, they get a first-hand taste of what it is like to go through your training. That way you are able to convert more buyers because they've experienced you, they've accessed your free trainings, and now they'll be willing to take up your paid trainings. So before you run an advert, always have an offer. Don't just run adverts without an offer. Now the next, any questions so far? If you have a question, please let me see it in the comment section. Type in the comment section, okay? Then anywhere you feel you get value, type in the comment section so that I will know that you're following me. As you're getting value, type it in the comment section. If it is, whatever hits you, just put it down in the comment section so that those people that will watch later will also be able to follow us. Okay, right. The next formula for creating your sponsored ads is you need to create your customer profile. I know a lot of people will be saying, I've heard so much about customer avatar, but you need to know that if you don't get this right, you end up, creating offers that nobody wants. If you really want to get your marketing right, you need to know who you are creating your content for. You need to know and understand your target audience, understand their dreams, their aspirations, their pain points, okay? Now, for you to really, let me use myself as an example. Last year, I started digital marketing training, and I was just speaking to everybody. I was like, okay, business owners need this. They need to understand how to leverage digital marketing. Wow, the potentials of digital marketing is high. I was just talking to everybody, and I spent from May till September. I was just, I was almost frustrated because I will offer free trainings. People will fill up the group. Then when I make my offer, everybody disappears. But something remarkable happened in September. I went for a coaching program with Coach Laoye, and he helped me narrow down my niche. And the moment I started speaking to fashion entrepreneurs, that was when I started getting positive response. Okay, I had spent months on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, teaching for free. And then when I give my offer, people wouldn't respond. But the moment I got my niche nailed down, even without going on Instagram, I get people in my DMs asking me, how can you help me with this? I have this problem. Can you do this? You see the importance of knowing who your ideal customer is. Another benefit of understanding your ideal customer is when you know your ideal customer, you're able to create content that is specific and targeted to your ideal customer. Okay. Shehu says that I get to know how to post my ready-to-wear dress. Okay, yes, thank you very much. That's what she got from the first slide. Okay, so now looking at why you should know who your ideal customer is. It helps you with content creation. I know a lot of fashion entrepreneurs, they've sent me DMs, how do I know what to create? What kind of content can I create? It all boils down to understanding who your customer is. Who are you creating those outfits for? Who are you in business for? Who are you serving? Are you serving pregnant moms? Are you serving working class? Are you serving children? You remember, if you're serving children, you won't see them on social media. It's their moms or their fathers you will see. So you should write content that addresses them through their parents. Okay? So knowing your dream. Sorry for that. My dog is barking. Okay, so when you know who your dream customer is, it helps you with content creation. You no longer get confused about what to create. If it means printing it out, like you print out, create. When I mean create your dream customer, you can go on Google and get an image that looks like who you are targeting, and then write out their dreams, their benefits. You need to find out, where do they spend their time online. Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? If you're targeting working class, then most of them will be on LinkedIn. Are they on Pinterest? Check all these social networks and find out where your ideal clients spend their time. Understand who their influencers are, who they follow, pages where they stay. Go there and engage, so that when you engage meaningfully, you're able to attract them to you. And then when you now create an advert, you're also creating content that is speaking directly to your ideal client. Okay, so you need to understand their pain points. What is it that keeps them awake at night? What are they struggling? Maybe the ideal client maybe is a first-time mom who just finished having a baby. Their tummy is still big and she's so conscious of her tummy, and then you create outfits that actually conceal pregnancy tummy. You speak, when you're creating that content, you're like, this outfit is going to make you look like you've not even given birth before. It's going to conceal your tummy. You are speaking directly to their pain point, and that person will stop and like, wow, how did this person know this is what I'm going through? Okay, I should check out her store. Right? Now you have attracted them through your content, and they are now willing to consider you and go through your products. Okay? So you should know their pain points. Then there's something about meeting your customer where they are at their customer journey. Now let's look at a customer, for example. Someone is actively looking for children's clothes. Maybe they have a birthday party to attend. The person goes online and types children's clothing or ball dresses for 10-year-olds. This person is actively looking for a solution. So if your advert, if she sees your advert while searching, she's already in the frame of mind to buy. She's already in a buying mode. So it's easy to convert such people. Okay? Now, if your ideal customer doesn't even know that, okay, they need your product, how do you reach them? Okay, you reach them through your content. You make them aware that, look, you need this dress, or your birthday is coming up, you cannot afford to keep wearing old dresses, you have to look good, you have to create content that will make them realize, I have not even bought a new dress in a while, though I need to buy a new dress. Because nobody comes on social media with the intention to buy a dress or a shoe. If you are selling accessories or earrings, whatever product you are selling, even if you are a coach, nobody comes on social media to say, okay, I want to learn sewing skills and all. You are, as the advertiser, you are the one to make them aware that, look, you need this skill, or you need this product through your content, right? So you meet your customer at their customer journey. Now, there are 3 types of audiences. We have the cold audience, the warm audience, and the hot audience. Now, the cold audience doesn't even know you at all. So how do you reach them? That is where having an irresistible offer comes into play. Because now you want to run adverts on Facebook and you don't want to just spend your money. How do you now reach people that don't even know you? How do you reach people that are not your family and friends on Facebook? It's when you understand who they are, understand their behaviors, their interests. Then with the help of Facebook, you can now target correctly. If you don't know your customer, if you don't understand their behavior, if you don't understand where they spend their time online, when you get into the ads manager, you will find it difficult to target correctly. You will find it difficult to know, the right interests to choose. And what Facebook does is garbage in, garbage out. The interests you put, the behaviors or whatever characteristics that you put in, that is what the algorithm is going to use to go out in search for your clients. So you see, I cannot overemphasize the importance of understanding your ideal customer. At the end of this webinar, I'll be sending you a free template that you can use to help you better understand your ideal customer. It's a customer avatar creation template to help you really go into the head of your customer, understand their pain points, understand their unique challenges, understand where they are, their customer journey, the kind of things that interest them, so that when you now go into the ads manager to create your advert, you will find it easy to target correctly. Okay, now your warm audience, there are people that already know you on social media, either Instagram or Facebook. These are people that you can easily target while running your adverts. Okay, so when you are running ads, you should consider these 3 groups of people: your cold audience, your warm audience, and your hot audience, and create adverts that will reach each audience at their customer journey. Are we together? Any questions so far? Do you have any question? I'm trying to look in the comments to see if there's any question. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any questions in the comments. Let me know if you're still here and if you are getting value from what we have been discussing. So we've looked at creating an irresistible offer, and then now you also need to create your dream customer. Now, one way to help you with this is, maybe you don't even have a customer, or you're just starting up, you don't have any existing customers. You can imagine, who would you like to work with? What kind of persons do you want to work with? Okay, that way you'll be able to come up with characteristics and features or behaviors of your dream customer. Then if you already have existing customers, look at your existing customer, find out, okay, Tokwe, thank you for still being here. Find out what do they like. There are some clothes you make for them and they are so excited. They're like, wow, this is a perfect fit. I love this outfit. Or there are some products or services they get from you and they're excited. They love it. You need to understand, look at, segment your different customers. If possible, write down like a list of maybe 5 to 10 of your existing customers and go through. Okay, is this person single? Is this person married? Is this person pregnant mom? Look at your profile, your customers. It is possible to have more than one segment of customer, as in your customer profile. You can have maybe single that's single ladies, you can have pregnant moms, you can have nursing moms, segment them. Their needs are different, and then it's better for you when you are even targeted. When you have a particular audience that you're targeting, you start with them, become the experts there before you spread. Okay, so Shehu is asking us, what type of audience do I look for when selling ready to wear corporate dresses and casual dresses? Okay, you can target working class women. You can target working class. You can also use what they call engaged shoppers, people that are interested in, that actually click to buy when they are online. Engaged shoppers, you can use it as an interest, or sorry, as a behavior. Then you can also look at, now before you actually start, you need to first look at your current audience. You can target your warm audience, people that have engaged with your Instagram or Facebook page. You create an advert that will speak to them directly because they already know you, so you are not like a stranger. Then when you're targeting cold audience, now you target them based on interests. Okay, so when you're targeting people that already know you, they are called custom audience. You learn all that you see all that inside the ads manager. Okay, then when you have the cold audience, that's where it's best to use interest-based targeting based on what your ideal customer likes. That is why you need to actually create this customer avatar. Create your ideal customer avatar. Since you are working with corporate wears, then you know that working class ladies, you won't get them online like 9 to 5, for those that work 9 to 5. So the best time you reach them is in the evening. So when you are creating organic content, you put out your posts around that time when they will be online. Then you go to pages where they'll be interested in. Okay, so those are like tips to help you know what kind of audience you can target as a ready-to-wear brand reaching corporate women. Okay, so we'll move on to the next formula, and that is the actual advert, creating attention-grabbing adverts. Now, look at the advert on my screen. If you see, when I first saw this advert on my screen, I stopped and I was like, wow, this little girl is looking gorgeous. And yes, I already knew the brand, but I still stopped and read through. In fact, okay, I even went ahead to screenshot it. That is the kind of adverts you should create. Okay, thank you. That is the kind of adverts you should create. You should create adverts that will stop scrollers and make them click. Now, let me give you a tip for being here live. When you're creating adverts, you're not necessarily creating your advert to sell directly. Okay, that's one mistake people make, especially when you're creating adverts to cold audience. Now, the essence of coming to online to use Facebook ads is to reach people you've not met before. You need to build your know, like, and trust factor. Okay, and how do you do that? By creating high value content offers. That's content that will educate your clients. For example, if you are your target audience, they are moms, okay, and then you are very good with, it could even be something as simple as how to cook native dishes. Okay, on your page, as you are posting about your products, this is a tip that it's not part of this class, but I just feel like saying it because I believe it will help somebody here. Okay, you just think of something that you know will benefit your audience, that you can give away for free. It could be tips on how to cook native dishes. It could even be fitness. You're not a fitness coach, but at least you know one or two things that will help them, that will attract them. Then by the time they get to your page, they will not see, oh wow, she has lovely clothes, she has lovely designs. But you've attracted them with something totally different from what you're selling, but is relevant to them. Okay, it could even be health tips. If you are good at some health education and all that. It could be health tips. Okay, let's say for instance you are targeting nursing moms. You could put out content on, how to get back your pre-pregnancy stature, and you're just talking, educating them, and then you could show people wearing maybe your clothes, how they're able to still look good following those tips. It could be eating habits, it could be exercise regime, whatever it is. You're just putting out content that the essence of your advert is to grab their attention. They want to know, why should I listen to you? Why should I even stop to look at your advert? What do you have to offer? The truth of the matter is, your audience, they are selfish. They are looking at the benefit of your offer to them. What is in it for me? Why should I read this advert? Why should I click? Why should I even spend my data on this advertiser? Okay, so your advert should grab attention. You need to create adverts that grab attention. Now, when you're creating adverts, you have two things in mind. Okay, you want your target audience to stop and click on your advert. You want them to take action. You want to give them a call to action. So your advert must always have a hook and a call to action. What I mean by a hook is something that will grab their attention. It should drive curiosity. It should make them want to know. Maybe there's this, it should trigger an emotion. Maybe fear of missing out. You're like, okay, limited time offer, get this clearance sales. Maybe something they've been eyeing that's maybe on a normal day it's like 50k, and you're not saying 50% off. The person's like, wow, this is my chance to get this. Let there be a hook, something that will attract them to stop at your ad. Don't just create ads without considering these things. Now, since we are looking at adverts, your advert has different components. It has the creative, what we call the creative, which is the image on the screen. It can be an image, it can be video, it can be carousel, those multiple posts, those multiple slides, like 5 to 10 slides. That's what we call carousel. Then an image is like a very good sharp picture. Please, when you are running adverts, make use of good quality images. If it means going to the studio to snap, or getting a professional photographer, or using a good phone to snap, please do so that your adverts, your image is clear and sharp. Okay, if it's video, let there be good lighting on your video. Make sure your creative, which is the image, video, carousel, whatever it is that you're using to grab the attention of your audience, is click worthy. Now, the next thing you also consider when you're creating your adverts is what we call the message. Now, the message consists of your ad copy and the call to action. Don't create adverts that don't have catchy copy. Now, your copy should address the benefits of your offer. Don't tell us how good your product is. Your copy should make your ideal audience the hero. They should see them, in their wow state, that wow, if I buy this dress, I'm going to look wow. I'm going to get that wow effect. If you're a product based, maybe skincare, you have skincare products, let them see the benefits. That when they don't over exaggerate, don't tell lies in your adverts, please. Make sure that your product can do what you're advertising, but let them see themselves in that desired state. If maybe your product clears pimples and you're like, with consistent use, Miss so and so was able to get these results, and if you get this product, you will get similar results. Okay, you are making them see their desired state. If it's your outfit, it's giving you that fitting, is accentuating your curves, it's hiding your tummy, is think of the desire that your ideal client wants to get. Take them from their current state to their desire. Just like in movies, when you're watching a movie, you want to see the end. You're like, wow, what's going to happen next? They are taking you from the beginning till you reach the end of your movie. Let your copy make your ideal client read from the beginning till the end. Whether it is long form copy or short form copy, it should always grab attention. Okay, now it should have call to action. Don't just write wonderful story and then just leave your audience. You've taken them up the climax and you just drop them like that without telling them what to do next. That is what we call to action. Okay, a call to action can be send me a DM, click the link below to learn more, chat with me on WhatsApp. It has to be like a direct instruction. Click, an action word, not if you feel like you're giving them conditions, then the person is okay. Then any advert that takes your potential clients to the point of reasoning, you've lost them. Okay, let your adverts trigger an emotion that makes them feel like I need to get this and get it now. That is your aim when you're writing your copy. Okay, it should trigger an emotion that will get them to the point of bringing out their ATM card to say, I need to buy this now, or I need to take up this offer, I need to join this class now. Whatever it is that you are promoting, let your offer drive a call to action. I'll stop for a while to take questions before we move to the next stage, and I'll look at the comments to see if there's any questions in the comments. If you have your questions, drop it in the comments. If you are getting value, let me know what you are getting. If you have questions, let me also know so that we can handle it. Okay, remember, for those that are in this live class, you are getting a bonus that I will give to you. Then for everyone in the group, you are getting the customer avatar template for free. The essence of the customer avatar template is to help you gain clarity of who your ideal customer is, so that your messaging will be clear and you'll be able to convert more sales. Okay, so in the absence of questions, we are going to look at some success strategies that you can use when creating your adverts. Remember, the essence of this class is the 3-step formula to sponsored adverts that work. These 3-step formulas to crafting Facebook and Instagram adverts that result in sales. Okay, now when we're looking at success strategies in marketing, when you are reaching out to your ideal clients, you are trying to attract your dream customer, there are 3 steps to the funnel. We have the attraction stage, we have the consideration stage, and then we have the conversion stage. In other words, you have the top of the funnel where you are enticing your ideal clients to take notice of you. Then you have the consideration stage where you are engaging with them either through your content or through your adverts or through the posts that you put out on social media, either Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, wherever you meet your ideal customers, you are engaging with them. And the final stage is the conversion stage, where you are actually selling your products, either your physical products or your digital products. Okay, so there are 3 stages in this marketing funnel. We have the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. And your aim is to move people from the top of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel. Okay, now when you are creating your adverts, you need to think long term. Don't just create adverts. Okay, you're creating adverts, maybe before now what you do is you boost your posts or you promote your posts either on Instagram or Facebook, and then you send them to your Instagram page. That is fine if what you are just doing is awareness. You're creating awareness. Okay, so that is the awareness stage of your campaign. You are trying to attract them, you are trying to create awareness, you are trying to reach a wider audience. That's fine. You get likes, you get engagement, you get people to follow you, but you know that you cannot live on likes and engagement. You want to get them to become your fans and buyers, paying customers. That's why you're in business, right? So you need to have a strategy of funneling people who don't know you before, total strangers, from being total strangers to becoming paying customers, to becoming your fans, to becoming return and repeat customers. For every business, you need customers to thrive. Okay, so if you are just in business and you're thinking, let me just make this sale once, you keep looking for customers. So you need to find a way to actually, grow your business, to scale up your business. And if you've chosen to use Facebook advertising or Instagram ads as your method of growing your business, then you must have a strategy. Now, one of the success strategies that I see working in 2021, that if you apply, I'm sure you will get results, is that you should run traffic campaigns. Okay, now when I mean traffic campaigns, is either you're driving traffic from Facebook to your DM, your Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger, or you're driving traffic from Facebook to your WhatsApp group, or you're driving traffic from Facebook to your website or landing page. Now, a lot of people say, I don't have a website, I don't have I don't have a website or a blog. You don't have to have a website to run a traffic campaign. Something as simple as WhatsApp, you can actually drive your traffic to WhatsApp. Okay, then if you're looking for a means of maybe getting the people that fall out of the funnel, you can decide to use something as simple as Google Form to capture your leads that you can later retarget. Okay, now if you just run adverts without even getting your clients' details, how will you retarget them? That is the essence of having an irresistible offer, having a high value content offer that you give away for free. You just something that you're giving away for free in exchange for their contacts, in exchange for their email addresses or phone numbers. Okay, so those are success strategies. So the first strategy is to run traffic campaigns and retargeting ads. Traffic campaigns I've explained. Now, retargeting adverts. When you're talking about retargeting adverts, you're looking at retargeting people who have engaged with your business in one form or the other. Okay, for example, have you ever gone to, imagine you went to AliExpress or a site like even Jumia or Konga or Amazon, and then after a while you went on Instagram or on Facebook and you start seeing the adverts following you. Maybe you were looking at tutu dresses, or as a fashion designer you were looking at appliques, those trimmings and all. Maybe you went to AliExpress and you were searching trimmings, laces and all the fashion accessories, and then you somewhere along the line you just left AliExpress and then you logged into Instagram and you start seeing adverts from AliExpress showing you different types of appliques, and then sometimes they will tell you you are in luck. The price just crashed to, maybe when you first saw it, it was 15,000 naira. Then they'll tell you you are in luck. The price just crashed to 10k, and you're like, hey, this price has dropped. I need to get it. They've triggered an emotion. They've gotten you, and your mind, you're already thinking, how can I get this applique at this price now? Your mind is thinking now. That is what retargeting ads do. Okay, so when you're creating adverts, please retarget your audience, right? Once they engage, you don't have to have a website to retarget your audience. I'll be teaching all of this in my course, but you can also go and research it on your own if you want to. But please, the essence of this webinar is for you to get results. That is why I'm giving away this value, so that you will go and practice it and come back with your testimonial of sales. Okay, so these are the success strategies that are working in 2021 going forward, because we know the competition is now tough. A lot of people are now aware that they need Facebook ads, they need Instagram ads, they need Google ads, they need YouTube ads. So all the advertising platforms have become competitive. So what will make you stand out is when you have these success strategies, right? Now the next thing you need to do is you need to build your credibility and establish authority. What do I mean by that? Imagine you are the customer and you want to buy a product. You go on Instagram or you go on Facebook or wherever you search, and you're like, okay, let's use Instagram. And you go on Instagram, you use a hashtag, and you're like, hashtag industrial machine or hashtag sewing accessories. Sorry, I'm using fashion because the majority of the audience I targeted were fashion. They are fashion entrepreneurs. Or maybe you are into skincare. I have some skincare people, and you are researching raw products for your skincare and all that. Just imagine with me, okay, that you've searched out and pages came up, okay. Now you start filtering the pages. You're like, okay, this person, you look at the person's content, you are like, will this person scam me? You know, you have to start thinking like your customer. What will make them not buy from you? That's what you should be thinking when you're creating your advert. Why will they not buy? What are they thinking that will make them not buy from me? Okay? And with those thoughts, you are able to now address their objections. When you're now writing your copy, you answer all those questions so that before they even ask you, they're like, oh, okay, she doesn't do pay on delivery. Okay, so 10 people have bought this product and it worked for them. You know, that's social proof. You need to address your customer objections. Build your credibility by creating content, valuable content. A lot of fashion entrepreneurs, your challenge is content. Some of you post, when I go to your pages, I see, okay, you posted January, Happy New Year, then maybe 15th of January you post. Be consistent. By putting out valuable content and being consistent, you are building your credibility, you're establishing authority. People they'll see, okay, this person is not scam. And then if you even go as far as, you know, creating other profiles in other online platforms, like make yourself searchable on Google. For instance, you put your business on Google My Business or on other e-commerce websites, so that when people search for your products, you come up. I keep using the example I used during the lockdown. I needed to take a headshot photograph, and there was lockdown, and I wasn't sure of a photography shop or studio rather around me. Okay, so I was like, how do I need to take this picture today. The next thing I did was I picked up my phone and I typed photography studios near me, and a list of businesses came up. Then I scrolled, checked their pictures, checked their reviews. You know, that is what your customer is going to do. When they want to buy from you, they'll see your advert. Yes, it's catchy. Yes, it has an irresistible offer. Yes, but they want to know, is this person genuine? Is this person, you know, can I trust this seller or this business? You know, I went, and then by the time I scrolled through the list that came out, I saw one that I felt, okay, I could give these people a try. Then I put out, their number was there. I called them. I was like, please, are you people operating? I'd like to take a photograph, this. And they were like, yes, we are open. You can come on, just wear your mask. And that was it. I got to the place, took my picture, and I was happy. I never knew them before. No as in I've been passing that road, but I never knew they existed. But they had played their cards well. They made themselves searchable on Google. So it's not enough. Yes, when you create your Facebook business page, optimize it. I have a course on customer acquisition mastery, and I taught how to optimize your business page, make yourself searchable. You don't just create your business page and then you leave it like that. Make sure you go through the different sections, fill it up properly, so that when people search, you'll be found on Facebook, When people search on Google, you come up. Okay, your Instagram handle can come up on Google when you are searched with hashtags when people search your product. So please use these strategies and get results this 2021. Then in conclusion, as I'm rounding up, because it's supposed to be a 1-hour class, you need to build your real estate. Now, what do I mean by building your real estate? Let me know in the comment section if you are getting value. I don't want to just be talking to myself. I'm looking at the comments, and she has been active. Yes, run retargeting ads and traffic ads. Okay, I want to see your results when you do that. Right, so build your real estate. Don't depend on Facebook. Don't depend on Instagram. Don't depend on borrowed platform. I'll use that word. Have your own real estate. Even if you don't have the money budget yet for to build a website, which I recommend, have it in your business plan that, okay, at some point in my business I'm going to have a website or an e-commerce site. Now, before you get there, how do you have your own real estate? What if you wake up one morning and Facebook is gone? You can't log in, or your Instagram page is gone and you can't log in. What do? So you need to build your own real estate. And WhatsApp has made it so easy, very, very easy. You can start with WhatsApp. You can even start with your email list. Okay, it's either you build your contact list, that's your broadcast list, people that you send messages from time to time that have given you permission. That's the word. People who have given you permission to communicate with them. Build your customer base. People who have bought from you, ask them, please, may I have your phone number? May I have your email address? Have a customer list. If you are a ready-to-wear brand and you want to launch, you should have a list of ready buyers. And one of the ways you can do that is with Facebook ads. Use your Facebook ads, drive traffic to your landing page, whether WhatsApp, email list, wherever you're driving them to, but make sure you're collecting leads. I don't know why I'm emphasizing on this. Maybe there's somebody here that needs it. Make sure you're collecting leads. Okay? So help me type in the comment section, build your real estate. Build your real estate. Very important. Help me type it in the comment section, please. Build your real estate. Lauren K is getting value. Thank you. Then the next thing is use multiple ads and ad sets. Okay, so use multiple ads and ad sets. What do I mean by that? When you're running adverts, maybe 2020 you could run one advert and get good results. Like you could just put up one advert. One advert, I mean you're running a campaign. Okay, and there are different levels in your campaign. I go into the details of all this in the Flourish with Facebook Ads Funnel course. Okay, when you're running a campaign, there are levels. You have your campaign level. You have thank you very much. Build your real estate. You have your campaign level. You have ad set level, and then there is the ads level. Those are the 3 levels of a Facebook ads campaign. Okay, now when you're building in 2020, you can run adverts with just one level of your campaign. But for 2021, if you want to get good results, you should have multiple ad sets and multiple ads. Okay, one of the bonuses I'll be giving those that attended live is how you can actually spy on the competition, how you can get inspiration for your adverts, no matter the industry. When at the end of this live class, just send me a DM on WhatsApp and I'll give you the video. I created a video before this class, like how you can spy on the competition, how you can get inspiration on what kind of adverts to do. A lot of these big companies, people that are doing well with ads, they don't just create one ad set. They have like different ad sets. Some have different ads, because when you're running ads, you test. Now, this 3-step formula that I shared with you today still has children inside, as in when you go into details, things that you need to know, key elements, like a checklist that you need to follow when you are creating your adverts. And you don't just create adverts and then leave it to run. You test your adverts, but you leave it for at least 3 days, 48 to 72 hours, so that the algorithm would learn your audience and then deliver your advert to the right people. Okay, so that is it about success strategies. I believe you've gotten something that you can try today and give me feedback when you get results. So in conclusion,